Have you ever wondered, why am I here? Why now? What is my purpose in this vast world? Could it be you were born for such a time as this? A time when your unique gifts and strengths are needed the most. Today, we're exploring the story of a young woman who saved a nation, not because she was the strongest or the most powerful, but because she had the courage to trust God. Esther's bravery and faith changed the course of history. Welcome to the story of Esther. Join us as we delve into her incredible journey, her trials, and her triumphs. Through Esther's story, we learn that true courage comes from faith, and that each of us has a role to play in the grand tapestry of life. Esther was an ordinary Jewish girl living in Persia. She lived in a modest home, surrounded by the simple beauty of her village. Orphaned at a young age, she was raised by her cousin Mordecai. Despite the hardships, Esther found solace in tending to her garden, where she nurtured vibrant flowers that brought color to her life. Life wasn't easy, but Esther grew into a woman full of grace, kindness, and quiet strength. She was known in her community for her acts of kindness, always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. One day, everything changed. The king of Persia, Xerxes, needed a new queen. A royal decree was sent out, and young women from all over the kingdom were brought to the palace. Esther was chosen to be part of this royal search. Nervous yet determined, she stepped through the grand palace gates, unaware of the incredible journey that lay ahead of her. Out of all the women, King Xerxes chose Esther to be queen. But there was a secret Esther kept. She was Jewish, a people looked down upon by some in the kingdom. Meanwhile, trouble was brewing. A prideful man named Haman rose to power, and he hated the Jewish people. Filled with hatred, Haman convinced the king to issue a terrible decree. All Jews would be destroyed. Mordecai rushed to tell Esther. "You must speak to the king," he urged. "Maybe you were made queen for such a time as this." But going to the king without being summoned was dangerous. If the king didn't welcome her, Esther could be killed. Esther had to choose: stay silent and safe, or risk everything to save her people. With trembling hands but unwavering faith, Esther stepped into destiny. The king welcomed her. Esther invited the king and Haman to a special banquet. Where she revealed her true identity and exposed Haman's wicked plan. The king was furious at Haman and issued a new decree. Protecting the Jewish people. Because of Esther's courage, an entire nation was saved. So what does Esther's story teach us today? Esther's journey from an ordinary girl to a queen who saved her people is a powerful reminder that courage can come from the most unexpected places. Her bravery wasn't about being fearless. It was about taking action despite her fears. In our modern world, we face different challenges, but the essence of courage remains the same. Think about the people who stand up for justice, those who speak out against inequality, or even the everyday heroes who lend a helping hand in times of need. These acts of courage, big or small, shape our world and inspire others to do the same. The story of Esther encourages us to find our own moments of bravery. It reminds us that we all have a role to play, no matter how insignificant we might feel at times. You are where you are for a reason. Your unique experiences, talents, and perspectives are needed in this world. Just like Esther, you have the potential to make a difference. God can use anyone, even those who feel small and afraid. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you are not alone. Trust in God's plan and take that step forward. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to trust God anyway. It's about moving forward, even when the path is uncertain, and believing that you are equipped for the journey ahead. If you believe God has a special purpose for you, tap like, hit subscribe, and tell us in the comments, what step of courage is God calling you to take today? Every act of courage, no matter how small, contributes to a larger story. Your actions can inspire others to find their own courage and take their own steps of faith. You were made for greatness, for such a time as this. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to stay connected with us for more inspiring stories and messages. Until next time, keep believing in your purpose and keep stepping out in courage.